Saudi Arabia just shocked everyone with this announcement. Welcome to our video. Today, we will discuss a groundbreaking announcement from Saudi Arabia that has shocked the world. In 2021, Crown Prince Muhammad bin Salman announced plans for a new kind of city called The Line, which is part of a larger nation-building project called Neom. The line is a 170-kilometer long, 500-meter high, mirrored linear city that has been pitched as a futuristic, eco-friendly city of the future. The Saudi government has claimed that it will house over 1 million people and have no carbon emissions, no cars, and no streets. Today, we'll delve into what this project is all about and how it works. But before moving ahead, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The Line is a project that either represents the cutting edge of architecture or a grim dystopian future, depending on who you ask. But what exactly is it, and how would it work? Well, let's start with what we know. The Line is a part of a much larger project called Neom, which will stretch across 26,000 square kilometers of desert. The Line has been pitched as a futuristic eco-city on the Red Sea, with a vision of no cars, no streets, and no carbon emissions. The Saudi government has claimed that it will create housing for over 1 million people. Some have described the line as Dubai on steroids. It certainly looks like something out of science fiction. However, the intention of the project is not simply to be impressive, but to be awesome in the literal sense. The Neom development is supposed to become so self-sufficient that it's being referred to as a country within a country, where residents will apparently be called Neomians rather than Saudis. It's no secret that Saudi Arabia has been attempting to rebrand itself on the world stage, looking to the UAE as a template for a post-oil economy. Along with the pie-in-the-sky mega projects that seem to go with that, it has been folded into what is known as Vision 2030, which basically says that by the end of this decade, Saudi Arabia will look dramatically different. It won't be a kingdom relying on oil anymore, and real estate is a big component of that plan. It wasn't until July of 2022 that we got our first glimpse of what a linear city could actually look like outside of science fiction movies. And it was unlike anything any of us had ever seen before. The city would essentially be sandwiched between two enormous structures that rise 500 meters into the sky and then stretch for 170 kilometers in the desert. These structures would also be mirrored with the idea of minimizing their impact on the surrounding environment. The 200-meter gap between these massive skyscrapers is where the city would then lie. There would be a high-speed rail line connecting residents end to end in 20 minutes, eliminating the need for cars or roads. Homes, public parks, schools, and offices will all be layered on top of each other, meaning that every amenity is accessible within a 5-minute walk. Parks and nature will be accessible from anywhere in the city within just a 2-minute walk. The whole thing takes the concept of the 15-minute city and explodes it. According to Neom, the entire city is going to be powered by renewable energy, and its minimal physical footprint will ensure that 95% of its land will be preserved. This is a far cry from the urban sprawl of some modern cities that have now reached the size of small nations. Some experts see this as a way to reshape the sprawl. Rather than avoiding technologies and solutions to the challenges posed by building a linear city, it could have far-reaching impacts on urban planning and development around the world. One of the key aspects of the line is its focus on sustainability and renewable energy. Neom has pledged to be powered entirely by renewable energy sources, with wind and solar being the primary sources. The city will also use a cutting-edge water system that recycles and purifies sewage water, reducing the need for traditional water sources. 95% of Neom's area will be kept the same. This will make it easier for people to live there while safeguarding the environment. The line is encircled by natural open areas that bring people back to nature. Neom stated, no roads, cars, or emissions. It will run on 100% renewable energy, and 95% of the land will be preserved for nature. In contrast with typical cities, wellness and health will be more important than transit and facilities. Also, satellite pictures from SOAR Earth show that the line's huge building site is now taking shape across the mountains and deserts of northern Saudi Arabia. When an unofficial drone video of the line's construction site came out in October, it displayed dozens of bulldozers, trucks, and diggers digging up the foundations. It is feasible to see aerial images of the construction site on SOAR Earth. but that exact area isn't shown up on Google Earth. In December, Giles Pendleton, the executive head of Neom, says, "We've got to build quite a lot of real estate in a short space of time." Well, we're not actually building the line. We're assembling it from a series of modular pieces that are pre-engineered and predetermined as to what they do. The line will be the residence to over 1 million individuals from all over the globe, and it will be a hub for entrepreneurial activity and creativity that helps solve global problems like global warming, urban sprawl, traffic jams, and societal separation. Neom's strategy plan says that this gradual population increase will continue until 2030. The goal of the line is to generate 380,000 employment and add about $50 billion to Saudi Arabian GDP by 2030. All the projects that Neom is working on now are very important for Saudi Arabia's economy. But the line is not without its critics. Some have raised concerns about the massive scale of the project and whether it is environmentally sustainable in the long term. Others have pointed to the potential human rights issues, particularly in light of the country's poor record on labor rights and the treatment of migrant workers. Despite these concerns, the line remains a groundbreaking and ambitious project that could redefine the way we think about urban development. It represents a bold new vision for the future of cities, prioritizing sustainability, innovation, and the well-being of its citizens. So what can we learn from the line at Neom? For one, it highlights the importance of ambitious, forward-thinking projects in shaping the future of our cities. It also underscores the need for sustainable, environmentally friendly development that prioritizes the well-being of people over profit. As the world continues to urbanize at an unprecedented rate, we need new and innovative solutions to the challenges of urbanization. The line and Neom may represent just the beginning of a new era of urban development, one that is focused on creating livable, sustainable, and equitable cities for all. So, the line is a revolutionary project that has captured the world's attention with its ambitious scope and bold vision for the future. Whether or not it can be successfully realized remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The line has sparked a global conversation about the future of our cities and what we can do to make them more livable, sustainable, and equitable for everyone. So there you have it, folks. Did you like today's video? Let us know in the comments below. With this, we're going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible videos. We hope to meet you guys again in the next video.